It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and hello to all of you beautiful souls. If you just joined us, you're missing out on some good stuff, but don't worry, it's carrying on right now. It's time to celebrate. We're talking about the Chinese Lunar New Year, which is a special day celebrated with great pride and joy by Chinese people across the world. Now, the Lunar New Year is also known as the Spring Festival, and this year's official celebration took place on the 21st of January, 2023, which has also been deemed the Year of the Water Rabbit. Now, here to chat more about the significance of this tradition, and it's an exceptional and incredible tradition, and it's happening today right now. We are talking to Cape Town's Zhaojing Arts Group head, Mr. Gang Dong. Mr. Gang Dong, welcome. How are you doing?
Thank you. It's a great pleasure to be here. I'm fine, thanks.
Just to make sure, am I pronouncing it correctly when I say Zhaojing?
It's a Huaxing, H-U-A, Huaxing.
Ah, okay, yes. I got it. So look, this is really cool stuff. I know a lot of people might have an idea about it, but maybe you can explain more about what exactly is the Chinese lunar calendar and this Chinese New Year all about? What are we celebrating?
Look, the Chinese lunar calendar, Lunar New Year is also called, as you correctly point out, a Spring Festival or the Chinese New Year. It is a very important holiday in China, and it is well celebrated by all the Chinese people across the world.
And how exactly is that celebration? How does that occur? What do you do in the celebration? Is it a bit of dance? I see you've got decorations here.
Yes, I do.
What actually happens in the celebration?
Look, in that celebration, basically, the most important thing is a family reunion. No matter where you are, and you always try to go to home to spend that day specifically with your family and to celebrate and to show your appreciation to the old people and show your care to the youngest.
I like that.
And one of the most important culture or tradition is to feast family and to giving a present or the red envelope.
Okay, so it's a joyous time, family celebrations. It sounds beautiful. Maybe you can elaborate on it more, because this year, as I believe and as I mentioned earlier, this is the year of the water rabbit, correct?
Yes.
What is the significance of this year? And also, what does the animal, the rabbit, actually have in terms of its importance? What does it mean?
Look, the Chinese lunar calendar we're talking about is based on the monthly cycle of the moon phase. And every 12 years, and there's like a circle, we have 12 different animals stands for the different year. And especially those 12 animals, every one stands for different quality of personalities. For instance, the year of rabbit. It stands for the peace and also longevities, which making the 2023 a year of good health.
Good health, peace, longevity. I like that. I think everybody is here for that. Well, maybe I can ask you from a sort of South African perspective, because this is a big celebration in China, but also we are lucky to have lots of Chinese people in our country too that get to celebrate this. What is the celebration like in South Africa? Are there any sort of, let's call it, South African Chinese traditions that have sort of started from this?
Look, I believe after years, the South African Chinese people have already integrate ourselves into the local societies. Obviously, we keep our traditions to celebrate the Chinese New Year. And I know there's a big celebration in Gauteng province. Every year, there's a big celebration in Nanhua Temple. And obviously, I think 2 days ago, there's a big celebration in Chinatown in Johannesburg. And like yesterday, we have the Western Province Chinese Association, which is one of the oldest associations in Cape Town. They invite over 400 people, especially the elderly people, gathering together at the Chinese Community Hall in observatories. So then we meet all the elderly people and show our respect, and we have food together. That's massive, big parties. And especially this year, we, for the first time of this kind, we, as the Chinese community, celebrate the Chinese New Year at Amphitheater Waterfront in Cape Town. So
brilliant.
This is very good and massive celebrations.
And of course, everybody gets exposed to the beauty of the culture too, which is incredible.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, I see you've got, just before we wrap up, you've got some incredible decorations here.
Yes.
I see we've got something hanging on our tree over here. This is something that would form part of your celebrations too. What do these all mean?
Oh, yes. Look, one of the key color in the celebration of Chinese New Year as the red. We believe the red color always ward off the evil spirit and bring you luck and fortune. And one of those way to decorate your home to put this on the door.
Okay.
And obviously there is the craft also making the festival more important and celebrating.
All right, well, we're obviously celebrating everything when it comes to Chinese culture. This is the year of the white rabbit as well, the water rabbit, sorry. So this is a great opportunity for us to celebrate, but we are going to be diving deeper into this beautiful culture, learning more about everything when it comes to the Chinese New Year, the incredible celebration. So I just want to thank you, of course, for joining us this morning, sharing some of your beauty of your culture. And of course, Mzansi, don't go anywhere. There's going to be a unique performance coming in just a bit that just gives us a little bit more of insight into what this culture is all about and the beauty that they have. Stay tuned.